and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your boy James, a.k.a. Hollywood J. Black, live in the building once again. Back with another Synful Blaq Reacts. And I got my main mans. Big MFin, Sinners in the building. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, doing good, doing good. We are back to our regular recording schedule, thankfully, and we can make the masses happy. We've had a good first week back last week, and yeah, we ready for some more.
See, you say good. You're what's the word I'm looking for? I think you're severely downplaying how good of a week that we had last week, sir. I think that's I know that you're not the type of person that likes to rest on your laurels or get a big head about things. But
Well, in my opinion, we could always do better.
of course we could always do better, Listen, the Patriots that went undefeated in the regular season could have won the Super Bowl. They could have always done better, okay? The,
Why you bringing up old shit?
the 49ers could have played 60 minutes of football instead of 55 minutes of football in the game where they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, okay? We can always do better. But sometimes you have to take that snapshot, celebrate, and let the last 5 minutes belong to the other team, okay? And sometimes I'm just saying. But all jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, last week coming back last week was really heartwarming for us because one, with the content that we do come out with on a regular basis, you guys showed us a ton of love on. It's definitely much appreciated. We can't thank you guys enough for continuing to rock with us. Now we're going almost in, we're 3 months away from year 3 with this. This is what to officially the end of year 3. And I couldn't thank you enough for a lot of the love and support that you guys have given us over the past 2.75 years. Okay. Yes, here we have to nail it down to the fraction. All right, to the decimal.
2 3/4, yeah.
Yeah. So, and we also last week we played around with some new artists, Pete and Bass, which has absolutely blown my man Big Sin out of the water, and an artist who I thought I had got confused with one other artist, but there's actually another video that we did look at, but we never reacted to, which is called The Old Estate. That was the one that me and Big Sin looked at before we looked at the guys in the pool. That was a different set of people, but that's another story altogether for another day.
And thank you for commenting and correcting his mistake.
Yes, I am a poopy head. Thank you very much. But we save the poopy headness for the stuff what we don't know. See, it's Sunday. Now, Sunday is our wheelhouse day, all right? Because you know what Sunday means to all of us. Sunday is grind mode day. Reactions to their ciphers, or if grind mode says we don't feel like doing a cipher, we find a cipher to react to. It just so happens.
Well, and also we are catching up on the mass appeal one. So we got 2 and 3 2 and 3 today. Next week, because 4 released, Thursday.
Yep.
And 5 will be out next time we record. So we will be caught up next Saturday.
Yeah. So
for Sunday.
Suck on that, okay?
I got 2 words for you. Thank you. Oh.
So, Mass Appeal won an absolute success.
That was that chopper shit.
Yeah, that was absolutely fucking ridiculous. Well, and then we had, but the one with Bizarre last week too. We did both of those. So now we have Mass Appeal 2 and Mass Appeal 3. So if you're catching us here now, we're on Mass Appeal 2, which I've already looked at like the first part of this lineup, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, we have. I'll tell you who's on this one. We have two return. People we know up in this one. So we got BX Youngs.
Yeah.
We got the big homie John Murder.
Yep, John Murder. Okay.
Coherent.
Yep.
King Andros.
Yes.
Shawn Mikes.
Yes.
And Mr. Blackjack himself, that man who has a video coming out later this week, Mr. Fear and Loathing in New Jersey, Mr. Mickey Bourbon, to finish this one off.
Oh yeah, Mr. Mickey has Mickey has been actually really busy.
Yes.
And shout out to Mickey Bourbon because he actually showed up to one of our NFL, to one of the NFL lives that Big Sin couldn't get to, and he said is more than willing to join us on
I'm
the
guest
live
hosting. I'm guest hosting, bitch.
Exactly. In his words.
I do want to give a shout out to Mickey, Cap, and Nix for checking up on us during our hiatus because we did disappear without a trace for about a month.
Yeah.
And we wanted to reach out to you guys quicker, but we were dealing with shit. But yeah, we're good though. Thank you for checking on us. We appreciate that more than you know. Trust me.
Yes, definitely. So, with that being said, my friends, we have this is going to be a hell of a cipher. Obese the Prophet is the producer. Is he related to Details the Prophet? Is Prophet their last name? So
maybe Obese the Prophet is his alter ego.
Maybe, yeah,
he leaves McDonald's and Taco Bell with like 3 combos and like, yeah, I'm gonna go make a beat.
My nigga Obese the Prophet. So either they're brothers or that's his alter ego that produces beats. He eats and makes beats, baby. Eats and makes beats.
Eats and beats, baby. Eats and beats. like fucking Otis. Steaks and weights, baby. Steaks and weights.
Steaks and weights. That's right. So let's find out what these gentlemen are up to. As you all know, if you're not familiar with the cipher, simply how it goes, we rank it 1 through 10. 1 being ass, 10 being absolute fire. And then sometimes in the rare events where it is dominant across the board in all lyrical acumen, it turns up being a 10.5 for me and a 10.5 for Big Sin, which then makes it a 21, which is blackjack. Typically, we like to hand those out rarely. However, it's seemingly that more and more of these gentlemen are perfecting their craft and are aiming for that blackjack, which I am obviously enthralled about. A reach for the sky, boy.
And I have. That's a good segue to the gift I have for these people today.
Yes.
The gift that they will never receive will be an empty can of Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Oh, empty can. I mean, we can always send them the empty can if they really, really want it. I mean,
yeah, you're right.
If you really want it.
I'll autograph it and we'll send it to them. It won't mean shit, but yeah, there you go.
It's an award that you can have forever, okay? One day, they're going to try and cash in on these things, okay? And then we're going to have to try and find out half the shit that we probably accidentally thrown away. Or it's going to be like a scavenger hunt. One of these days, they're going to be like, I've come to collect. Probably one of the artists that we gave a blackjack to that was only like 1 or 2 ciphers and never heard from again and never commented on the cipher. He's like
my man who was asked about the belt loop.
Yes.
What about that belt loop, bro?
Come on, bring it. Where's the belt loop, cuz?
Where's the belt loop, cuz?
So let's get right to it. Are you ready, Big Sin?
Yes, sir. We are starting with BX Youngs.
Instead of old BX Youngs, ladies and gentlemen. So, without further ado, this is Grind Mode Cypher, Mass Appeal, right here on Synful Blaq Reacts. Let's go.
Grind Mode Cypher, Mass Appeal. Rocking out to a dope mix, young boy reckless. This be a death wish, yo, you ain't gotta check in. I'ma go deep every time that I step in. I'm a general, I'm so used to the flexing. Ziploc fresh, the mirror is my reflection. Trying to cash in from all the things that I invest in. Born in the system, I'm so used to rejection. Power to my family, peace, honor, and blessings. Study life lessons, words be my weapon. Young boy destined, hip hop be the essence. substance. I plan to overdose this obese to the production. Destruction, corruption gets split from its percussions. Crazy thoughts filled up with ruthless aggression. Freestyle king since 2000 progressing. Long live Newport, true murder road legend. I'm a product of the Bronx, Universal Zoo veteran.
Keep it loaded, but keep composure, it'll leave you frozen. And everyone around you now seeking for some closure. Half steppers leaving here pissed.
I was
The
analyzing.
fuck were you doing?
I was analyzing. I'm sorry. This shit was actually pretty fucking dope. Damn. Sorry, I was in the mood. Listen, I had was a couple things. Okay, so first thing, he had an A and B shirt on. What is A and B?
We didn't get a good enough shot of it straight out.
Well, it just said A and B. I want to know what A and B
So
was.
it had the words under it.
I couldn't get it. I couldn't see. I didn't see that. But I was.
I saw them. I couldn't read them.
Oh, but I was into the flow. I'm like, if you see me, my head's going like this, like a cyclone. There's that gif of Jay-Z, right, when he's sitting there vibing. You know what I'm saying? That was me.
We are doing a ranking show, sir. You need to focus.
No, I will. If I like some shit, okay, leave me alone. Let me like it. I don't like it.
You can like it all you want, but you got to focus.
I mean, you're right. I'm sorry. All right. So
We're like halfway through our man John Burner's verse.
Yes,
and
I
you gotta
know.
Restarted because your ass zoned the fuck out.
because it was not good. All right. So first things first. Let's talk about it. Mr. Gentleman from A and B, BX Young GZ's 365. If that's your real name, okay. He has a nice, soothing, calming voice. Okay.
Yes.
It's not like a rough and rugged hip hop voice. He's just like, it's like he's, you know how you have that it's like Most Def. There you go. If I could compare a voice, he's not yelling at you. He's not trying to get the party jumping. He's getting his point across, just like, not like a dad, but like a brother trying to tell you, like a good older brother trying to teach you the game. That's what it felt like, okay? And so I was just drawn in, and he was vibing out, and it was awesome. It was awesome. And then you realize that he's no longer talking, and I'm like, holy fuck. Like, where the fuck am I? Now we're halfway through the second person's verse, and that's something. And it's a beautiful thing, okay? All right, don't get me wrong. I love it. But goddamn, it's hard when you're like, fuck, this nigga spitting. I'm listening to everything you said. And then you're like processing the shit. It's like, oh, we're halfway through the other person's verse. Oh.
He's like, you're not the one I was looking at.
Like, I thought it was good. Why are you yelling? Oh, it's not you. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
It's my bad. All right, so
But
since you were so deep in thought on that verse,
I was.
Go ahead and rank it then, sir.
To me, because he got me lost in the sauce. It was a great opening verse, but it was deep, and at the same time, it was lyrically impressive, and at the same time, it calmed you. And I don't know how to feel because like the beat was actually calming too. It was one of those.
The beat it's a real chill beat.
Why they gotta come up with these chill beats, man? This is what?
It's that man obese, bro. You bring those percussions, you know what I'm saying? You just on chill mode.
Some dude named K Cartier, he said you want to hear some of that shit that get his niggas pissed off. And this is the complete opposite of that. This is this is like, dude, we can smoke a blunt and just like, fuck, man, these niggas is spitting. God damn. And then if I did that, I'd probably be arrested because I'm in Florida. But Sin won't get arrested because he's in Vegas. And so I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was in Vegas. And then they're going to have case closed.
All right.
So,
what are you ranking the flow?
9.
Okay, I will agree with you there. You talked a lot, so.
It was all the
You
confusion.
talk too much.
It's just a
You never
distraction.
shut up.
It was a
I said,
distraction,
you
okay?
talk too much. And you still didn't rewind back to the beginning of John
Because
Murder's
I don't know where he stops talking, okay? I think it's here.
It has a graphic in between.
Newport. Is that Newport?
Yeah, Newport.
Newport
The
legend.
legend.
The
Just hit fucking play, dude.
So American.
You're embarrassing yourself, sir.
It's okay. So the shirt says American most blunted. There you go. America most blunted. That's what it is. We know them. We do. They were on a
Okay,
few
I believe you.
They were on a few ciphers.
I believe you.
But is it what you call them selling the shirts? Oh, we need to get shirts. We do. Listen. No, real shit though. Real shit. No, this is real shit. Listen, okay. We need to get shirts from Grind Mode. Because remember, there's some hyped ass shirts that we've been wanting. And what? You know it's true. Don't twiddle your thumbs. Who's next again?
You figure that out. It's John Murder.
Oh yeah, Jaw Murder. Big Jaw Murder. Big Jaw Murder. Well, maybe not Big Jaw Murder.
Did you not take your meds this morning? Is that what's going on here?
What meds?
You know what meds, sir.
I'm not crazy, okay?
Oh, now you're crazy meds.
Oh, I'm out of those.
The ones that you get. I was about to say the ones that you could barely add, but still got ADD. Come on, man.
I'm out of those meds, okay? Those are my weight loss meds.
That explains why what's happening is happening. Okay.
No.
So let's go ahead and jump into John Murder. Hit play, sir.
It's cocaine. That's what's happening, why it's happening. All right, let me go ahead. No, I don't do cocaine. Say no to drugs.
I'm a product of the Bronx, Universal Zoo veteran.
That's right.
Keep it loaded, but keep composure, it'll leave you frozen. And everyone around you now seeking for some closure. Half steppers leaving here pissed, cause they 2-bit style couldn't keep up with the kid. Now you just a lost puppet with no ventriloquist. Told him, hold up, homie, here, take your shot, but he missed. Pump on me, split, switch gears, jump from 3rd to the 5th. Then off with his head, pocket full of lead, and I rip, kicking it ill now. Told him I chop it, cut it feel down. Everybody said they keep it real now, but it's a real clowns round here, so you know I gotta keep the steel bound. Let it fly at the speed of sound. John Murder came to claim the crown. Tag my name up on the train, bringing pain to them haters. Bow to the king, knock them down in the ring. Won't be walking out, talking about nothing. You gon' need a couple of wings to lift you out of here and bring you to a celestial kingdom. What it means, son, is you would never see a single thing coming.
Okay, so 2 things, and I noticed it at my pause at the beginning. My pause when I let it go for 4 bars or ish, and I noticed it as throughout of his verse. So the add-on thing, you know how they have the little outlayer thing, the electric haze thing that pops up. Sometimes when it pops up, it makes his hair not look real. Like it makes it look like
you trying to say my man got CGI dreads?
No, I'm trying to say that the electric haze makes his real dreads look like CGI dreads, okay? Because when the haze isn't on there...
You're like, John Murder, why you fronting with some CGI dreads? That's in the Marvel movie.
I would never say that. All I'm saying...
He did. Fact check.
All I'm saying is that the haze makes his real dreads look like fake dreads, and maybe they shouldn't haze his dreads, okay? That's what I'm saying.
His verse was very different from the first guy.
It was very Raekwon-y. Or Ghostface.
Yes, and I like how he jumped into the chopper, then went back and forth a couple times.
Yeah.
The dude, he's been here a few times. We like John Murder. He's dope.
Yeah, we like Big John Murder. What are you ranking him, sir?
I am going to go 8.5.
8.5? That's fair.
Yeah.
8.5. 8.5. Only because... And
he's not going to say it out loud, but he texted me and said, I'm docking this fool because of CGI dreads.
No, I did not say that. No. I'll give him the 8.5. Here's my reason for the 8.5. It's very simple. I feel like the calming aggression that was from the first verse It was no longer placed in the second verse that John spit. It was more methodical, which it's a pacing problem, but it's not a problem as much as it is different. And so, but I like the Raekwon-ish, the Ghostface-ish style flow. It's perfect for this beat, but not perfect when you have to deal with somebody that just gave us a 9.
So my impression of what Hollywood just said, I'm going to break it down real quick. Hollywood, this is not a problem, but it's a problem.
See, you get me. You get me. Thank you. You get me. I appreciate it.
All right. His incoherent babbling is leading us to a gentleman by the name of Coherent. So,
Well, this is not coherent, but it is coherent. See, you get it.
no, Coherent is getting ready to spit a coherent flow to your not a problem, but is a problem.
Well, good. All right. We can have some consistency around here. Who's next?
Coherent. I just fucking said
Coherent. Oh, I didn't realize the name was Coherent. I thought you were just going to say that.
You thought I was just over here talking shit to you, huh?
No, I thought you said the person that you know is going to have a more coherent flow. And I'm like, yeah, you must know this person really well for somebody that we haven't heard from before.
All right, hit play.
There's never been a better time to keep your distance. I recall the shade they threw beneath the misprints. I don't like the taste of fake, cleanse my palate. I keep my circle small, I entrench that habit. I cut the heads off of the snakes, grab a hatchet. I bring a different energy, you have to match it. Expect for code to raise the bar in every facet. Talk a big game, you swing and miss with all that racket. Big dreams I got in store, always wanted more about my business. Yeah, I got some calls that I don't answer for. Ask how many zeros to them figures, yo, the answer's more. Do this all for love, the nerve to ask me what I'm rapping for. You can fill my plate in with this hunger, I'll be back for more. 4 more before you check the score, don't let the door hit you on the way out with my payout, I am never poor. My soul is rich, I'm bred for this shit is in my core.
Okay. So Coherent was in fact coherent in his flow.
Told you.
Like I said, like you knew this man.
Well, I just put 2 and 2 together. The man's name is Coherent. He should have a coherent flow. But I wouldn't be mad if he showed a little incoherent just to throw off the mystique. You know what I'm saying?
What if he would have just came out spitting like Twista? You know what I'm saying?
I would have been a happy boy because, I like chopping.
He said, Twista got speeding up his speeding home people like the dawn of King and Go. All right, so Coherent was in fact coherent. Now, was he more coherent than the person before him?
So what I'm going to say is anybody more coherent than you gets an 8 today. So.
Oh, is that right, sir? I will drop a bar to this beat, okay? Just 1 bar, not 16, just 1 bar.
He said, "I'm gonna drop a bar to this beat, and then I'm gonna go eat some meat." There you go, sucker. Whoa.
There you go. There's your bar. I'm out. Peace. Deuces.
All right. So,
is it my turn?
What'd you think? Yes. What did you think, sir?
I liked the flow. That's it. It was coherent. His flow is very coherent. I understood everything that he said. I liked it. I liked how he switched it up around bar. I want to say around bar 11. He switched it up a little bit, which was good though, because he brought a faster pace to it, and it just made perfect sense. So, with that being said, because I have to base him off the 9 I gave old boy. Yeah, I'll give him a 9, but it's a different 9.
All right, I'm gonna agree with you there. I like his verses. Good flow, good voice, good cadence. So, all right. King Andros is next.
King Andros.
Massachusetts with my bitch in the whip bumping ratchet music. Equipped with a clip, she'll clap you rats to it for acting stupid. She's gripping my my dick and licking the lips when I blast the fluid. Getting the fix, she wiggles her hips when the ass is moving. You doubt the mastermind movement? Step your bars up, put something down if you got the cash to prove it. You dumbasses are useless. We move units to the masses, we class acts who stay strapped and we happen to use it. We badasses with blicks and gas masks, blasting your shooters. You mad cause our track slap and we got the raps to prove it. Slapping you up backhand, I'll smack you back to the future. You wake up in bandages wrapped up front to back when I duke ya. You losers are all cap in your raps, go back to the computer. Go live and kill yourself, it'll be a massive improvement. We laugh at you tumors, and I'ma snap the necks of all of these trash rappers and their fucking whack ass producers.
I'm cool.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna go 1 second back. I couldn't pause it in time. All right, so your face is awkward, sir. What's going on? What's going on over there?
No, I don't know. It threw me off a little bit.
Yeah. I will say he stole my sweatshirt. I have that same sweatshirt in my closet, and
Give it back to Hollywood.
yes, give me my sweatshirt back. Give me my sweatshirt back.
So with the overall theme and arcing of the song, this one kind of threw me off a little bit, and I don't know what to put my finger on. I don't know if it was the jarring change in the flow and the story that he was telling.
Yeah, the flow was.
I don't know if that's what threw it off.
The flow was a little bit unorthodox. You know what I like to call it the jizz flow. It seems like we'll have one every now and then. That's kind of how it goes. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. Like I said, it just threw me off a little bit. This one's tough for me.
It sounds like it's going to be. I have a number in my head, so it's really up to you.
All right, go ahead and say the number, and I'll probably agree with you because this one, like I said, this one threw me off just a bit.
So I would go with an 8, and here's why. The flow was consistent. The flow was inconsistent, but the punchlines were there. The punchlines made sense. The flow, once you put everything into context, makes sense. Although he did go a couple different directions with it. Well, I should say the story of the flow, but like the inconsistency of the rap, which is why I said it's a jizz flow. It just doesn't work. See, if it was Wu-Tang, yeah, like this would definitely work. Then we could be like, that's it's perfect. But it's not Wu-Tang. This is grind mode. So
and we got to judge on what came before.
Yeah. So I can say confidently, I can give it an 8. I can't go no higher than that.
I will go up with that one for you. If you've watched the history of this show, there's just some flow styles and beats that end up in the middle of some of these ciphers that just like my brain just like, huh? That's just me.
See, this is the type of flow that if you're gonna have somebody be just slightly unorthodox with it, right? I say you're gonna have to go second or second to last. And it's not disrespect to people that have that flow style. It's just that. So, for example, when you have Lingo come out swinging first, right? He's automatically going to get that 9, 9, 5, 10. And maybe it doesn't matter to the person that's rapping because maybe they're not concerned with that. But you have to look at it as an artist. You have to give a reason for somebody to stay attached to that verse to want to keep going. And so going after like a Lingo or an AOK, they'd be like, well, AOK didn't even breathe when he spit his 16. Or Lingo dropped those bars from a genius perspective. Or Cap SZA came in and brought in the metaphors and verbs. Or, Don Pera just threatened the fuck out of like 9 different rappers. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually like the first verse. And so then when you come in second with the unorthodox flow, it'd be like, oh, he came in switch hitter different. Okay, I like this. Let's see what else this shit got. And so but see, when you come in like fourth and you have 2 more rappers to go, that's rough.
Yep. And also, so his flow would have matched perfectly on the Bizarre Cypher.
Oh yeah, easily. But remember though, that beat though was something else. That was That was some darkness personified shit on that beat. That's another story for another day. All right. Let's get it cracking. Who's next?
All right, next up, we got Shawn Mikes.
Shawn Mikes. It's not Shawn Michaels, but Shawn Mikes. Okay.
Producers. I'm gooned up, these dumb fucks think they acting slick. Miss me with the politics, I'm just here for rapping, bitch. It's man's made with them hands of pill. Your whole life's a fast say, so why you acting real? I'm seizing every moment, battling myself. Seeking no opponents, I'm just chilling on that top shelf. Posted with a Jameson, cause every day's a daily bitch. When I lay that dope, smack your vein, grab that syringe. I don't chase dreams, nah bitch, I live it. I paint a vision, oh so vivid, leave them with the mental picture. Too disturbed, hit them with the mint descriptions. Got them thinking, yo, that dude is down with the sickness. Go and ask the muscle, he gon' tell you that the kid is different. I ain't got the wherewithal to deal with y'all. I came to serve the final shot like it's last call. Cheers, you can't stay here, but watch your step and don't. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get that last part first. Oh, 410. Okay, all right. So, this was orthodoxly unorthodox. Like, there were, you had bars that finished perfectly on time, and then you have bars that finished maybe like a second before. Like almost like 1, 2, 3, 4 bar. 1, 2, 3, and then the whole tick gone, and then he would go into the next bar, which I don't mind per se, as opposed to the previous individual that was on here. However, he did it a lot, and that's not saying that I dislike the flow and dislike the content of the flow. I actually did, but I think that's what freaks me out a little bit. It's like I really like what you're talking about, and I really am invested in the words that you have to say. Mm-hmm. Don't cut me off from those words, okay? Keep me in the game, coach. Okay, keep me in the game.
You've had too much to drink, sir. You're cut off. Okay.
That's frustrating as a person that loves hip hop, loves music, and I'm invested. There's some truth telling here. We got to talk about this, especially Big Sim. Me and Big Sim, when it comes to these ciphers, are invested in your shit bar for bar. Okay, to the point where if somehow somebody transcribed it on Genius.com, your lyrics, I'm there just making sure that we heard what we heard, how we heard it. Okay. In this particular situation, like when you cut off a bar, when you run short of a tick on a flow, it's action Bronson-y. And I don't and that man drives me crazy when he does that. And if he drives me crazy when he does that, and he's a multi-platinum superstar, it's gonna drive me crazy when it's done on a cipher. So
also we need to put out the caveat that when we first listen to these are just immediate reactions.
Yeah.
We have in the past with our Spotify playlist, as all the ciphers on it, have more appreciation for the ones that we have judged harder because
Frankie
we're not
B.
hearing it for the first time.
Frankie B.
But I'm talking about entire ciphers.
I know. But one in particular, Frankie B.
Yeah.
That's one where I judged him. I gave him a 7.5. And actually, after you go back through all the shit, and then I went back and listened to that, it actually wasn't a bad verse.
We didn't even give him a 7.5, dog. We gave him a 5.
Oh, yeah. Remember
that first time we heard that, man?
Yeah. And then, but when you go back and listen to it again, it's like, oh, this nigga spitting. My bad. Right, so, Can I give a retroactive fucking blackjack.
A blackjack from the cipher like 200 times ago, right? All right, where do you think you're at in the realm of a score for this show? Oh, yeah, also, where you pulled the pause, Mickey Berber just looked mad like he about to punch his foot in the back of the head.
Oh, about to bust a nigga shit. No. Mickey, don't do that. Don't bust niggas in the back of their head, cuz. Don't hit them with the bottle. Save the bottle for later, cuz. No, all jokes aside, fuck. I'm caught between the 8 territory and the 8.5 territory, because 8 is what I gave old boy before, and it was better than his, but was it better than the person that gave it 8.5?
I'm going straight 8.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
I just can't justify. I can't justify giving it 8.5 when it wasn't better than the person that had an 8.5. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can't. I under no circumstance can I do that. So, but I also feel that it was better than the person that we gave an 8 to. And we don't do 0.25. It's not our. We don't. That shit gets complicated at that point. And I don't want to do it.
Then you got to do that spider math. That it's a 33 to third.
Look at. We're gonna give you an 8.63, right? And when you take that 8.63 and then the 8.37, you know what I'm saying, that Big Sid gave you, then it adds up to 17, brother. And that means
you got a 1.5% chance of being third in the Cypher.
exactly.
All right, so next up, I think is the man. This is the man who I think has the most blackjacks in Cypher. Yeah, he got 2 blackjacks in back-to-back Cyphers.
Yes.
Because for whatever reason, this man ended one and then started off the next one. He did not want to leave the stage.
She said, "You thought I was finished? I'm still in the studio, motherfucker."
He's like, "Give me another goddamn beat."
Run that shit. Run me another beat. Run me another beat.
All right, this is Synful Blaq rankings veteran Mickey Bourbon right here, baby.
Mitchell Franklin Bourbon in the building. Okay, that's what it is. Mitchell Franklin Bourbon. Let's go.
Stepping dope. Let's see y'all call yourself misfits. Well, actually, y'all punks. Gotta clap at y'all with that Reebok. I mean, the classics or that pump. Get a head start at 3 blocks while I pop a Acura trunk. Fucking rappers softer than Ewoks. Bleed massive gill from they cunts. I'll flick the lighter, you bitch, and bitches gonna dip and dive when I dump. I got the fist of Midas, hit a rip through rivals. Y'all can get the knife y'all want. Now, while you dying, give your wife a dial. Sit in silence like a Michael Myers. Giggle little, cause I like the violence. Dip the scene while I'm ripping tires. I don't beat to rap, what kibi to lock. So I came out to mass to meet this plug at the drop. I sat inside the trap house with no Wi-Fi or no cable. Baking powder to O's, no donuts or no bagels. Haram at your funeral, family pasta on your floors. Take a shit upon your body after I come and dig the corpse up. Cause I just can't fucking take it. The way these fuckers faking, like saying assalamu alaikum while they ate salami bacon.
Motherfucker, dude. He said y'all faking saying assalamu alaikum while eating salami bacon.
God damn.
Mickey, I told Frankie this last week. Go the fuck home.
Take your blackjack and get the fuck out. That's what it is.
Take your blackjack and get the fuck out.
Bro. Yeah.
We expect this from Mickey, and he just surprises us every time. Anyway.
See, this, like I said, this verse, the first verse and the second verse are exactly how you need to come on this cipher. Like this is it. This is what
he's out here training people. He's out here training people. We're being an FTO right now.
Yeah, you know. Training officer. My nigga, this shit. Once again, he's unfair. This isn't right. You know, this is not cool.
I want to know if Frankie and Mickey's pops and moms are the fucking musician, because they both got some talent that I don't know where the fuck they got that shit from.
Yeah, they do. I'm just saying, like, dude, these cats, man, for real,
we started sending these motherfuckers home.
Yeah,
go home.
This is not fair. When they come on, when they come on these tracks, it's just. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Like if you guys go back and watch the one from last week, the one that Frankie was in, I told that motherfucker 4 times to go home and he still stood there.
Yep, he's still there. Stayed there the whole time, fucker.
Oh, Mickey.
All right, so Blackjack, sir, Blackjack. That's
no doubt.
All right, so
because his flow made you feel something.
Yes,
it made you react. You know what I'm saying?
It gave me life. It gave me life. See, it's like the first flow gave me a good feeling inside as far as being a little brother, being taught some things.
Yep.
And then this flow was just like it was off the chain, balls to the wall type of scenario. So
and he's animated his delivery, his body's animated, his bars and punchlines all hit. The cadence with every beat that he touches, it's just one of these things. You can learn a lot from Mickey.
Yes, you can. Please. When it comes to like charisma, and I say this a lot, charisma is a huge fucking thing. Okay. Please be charismatic in your flows.
Yeah. So with charisma, do you think Hulk Hogan was a good wrestler? No, the fuck he wasn't. But he was charismatic as a motherfucker. So
yeah, he was, and that's the key. Like he was definitely the most charismatic individual on the planet. Okay, like as far as like spitting for this shit, like he was when it comes to being able to draw a crowd in and selling tickets and all that shit. There's nobody better than fucking Hulk Hogan.
Same with Warrior. Ultimate Warrior was a horrible wrestler.
Yeah, horrible.
But he put asses in seats.
Because he looked like he was high off of cocaine every time that he...
Because he was.
I mean, you didn't have to go there. It's true, but you didn't have to go there, okay? God.
Well, this has been awesome. Our opinions are our own. We are not supported by anybody. We are not paid by anybody. These are our opinions for the first time hearing these. And yeah, don't take offense to it. Just we do what we do. We do what we like. We like what we like. We like to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And also like and subscribe and ring that ding-a-ling bell so you know more Synful Blaq reacts drops, baby.
That's right. We are not paid by anyone. Hey, give me the check, nigga. Give me the check.
Mickey, you shorted me in that 40 bottle, dog. You know there's supposed to be fitting in there.
So until next time, that's my man Big Sin. I'm your boy Hollywood J Black. This is Synful Blaq Reacts. We gotta deposit these checks and we out this thing. Deuces.